Last week on board Sarean, we sailed from Cape Bowling Green to Townsville, mixing up a fresh batch of muesli on the way and discovering a major fail with our prop upon arrival. Making the most of our time in the marina, we set to and got some chores done. First, Darren goes up the mast to check the spinnaker sheath. He then performs a general rigging inspection on the way down. When hauling Darren up the mast, we ensure he is secured by 2 halyards, one as a safety catch should he fall, and the other one I haul him up on. We also ensure he has all the tools he thinks he will require, each with their own rope halyard, because nothing beats dropping valuable tools into the ocean or onto the head of your loved one. My job is to keep Darren's line taut at all times, watching and listening for his call as he moves up the mast. We have mast steps, which makes things easier, so each time he goes up a level, I'm pulling the line taut, ensuring that he can't fall. Darren is checking the genoa furler after a recent repair, and now lubricating the working parts. As he checks the rig on the way down, he checks for cracks or signs of wear. How'd you go, my honey?
Pretty good. Just been up for a bit of an inspection, just checking the rig in general and all the halyards and topping lifts, just where they come through the sheaves. I've just been checking them for chafe, because most of the time you can't actually see them. So we've unhooked all the halyards, and I've actually, where they come over the top of the sheave in the top of the mast. Like, most of the time you can't actually see that piece in behind the sheave, so I've just gone to the trouble of slacking them all off and pull them out of the mast, just so for inspection purposes. So that's what we've been up to, and everything looks pretty good.
We took the day off to explore Townsville and its city markets. Townsville has a very pretty waterfront, which is well laid out for people to enjoy. The historic buildings give a feeling of a big old country town, with the Maritime Museum and Arts Centre providing interesting places to explore and learn about the Great Barrier Reef and local history. The markets were pretty chill, with an uplifting musical vibe, fresh fruit and vegetable stalls and freshly made bread. We couldn't resist trying out the freshly squeezed cane juice. It was delicious and a real thirst quencher. How does that work?
So you saw me slicing it all up, and then there's still sugar in there.
Yeah.
But at the moment it's in like its crystal form.
Yeah.
So you put it through there, and this is like a juice extractor. So it pretty much squashes all the juice out of it. So it gets all the crystals, squeezes them all together, it gets all the whatever liquid is inside out of it. And it just puts it straight into here, and then we go from there into a cup with lime, and then that's it.
Ah, it comes out that little tap.
Yeah.
Back at the marina, we got on with more boat chores and preparations for hauling Sarean out of the water. Another bonus to being in a marina, I have to say, is that we actually have a dock that we can sit on. Do a bit of work on Sarean. So Darren's had her tied up quite tightly and he's running a few repairs to the brightwork and giving our sign writing a nice new touch up. Make it look lovely, bright and fresh. You're a clever fella.
Don't look too close.
Yeah. Oh well. It's quite unorthodox. The writing. Hand painted with love.
That's a Bette Midler from a distance. It's okay from a distance.
Looks great. It's given it a really nice cheery kind of colour rather than that sort of brownish tinge.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It's been long.
It was looking a bit old manish, wasn't it?
It was looking a bit old manish.
Yeah, so we've really enjoyed our time here at Breakwater Marina. We yeah, super friendly staff, super casual marina. They're really onto it though. They actually sent somebody down to help us with our mooring lines, which is fabulous. And yeah, great facilities here and just super friendly people. Yeah, we're pretty impressed with the stay here. The prices are really reasonable, and yeah, they've got a laundry here and common room, and all the cruisy people get together and meet up on Friday afternoon for a barbecue and a chin wag. And just everyone seems really friendly here, which is super cool. And I was pretty pleased to note if you're a cruiser with pets, you're most welcome here, which is really groovy. Yeah, so we've borrowed their courtesy car a couple of times and run off to get a few supplies, which has been super handy. And yeah, nothing seems to be a problem here, which is great. It's a really, really nice, very welcoming place to be. So yeah, Breakwater Marina, thumbs up. Good on you. I'm on a roll. Okay, you may wonder why I'm cutting a toothbrush in two pieces. Very handy item. I needed something to splint Darren's finger because earlier on today he gashed it really badly with a blade. Twice across here, across the knuckle actually, pretty deep, and so I put some steri stitches on it. The only problem is I can't get Darren to not use his finger. He keeps bending it, which is breaking the stitches open, so he probably does need proper stitches. Anyway, so we're going with this end of the toothbrush to use as a splint. It's going to sit under there and get bandaged around, and it's going to stop him from being able to bend his finger. There you go. Another use for the humble toothbrush. Hopefully it'll work. It's very sticky stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Don't bend it.
That's what you keep telling me. Don't bend.
Wow, you're so disobedient.
Oh no, I can't help it.
You're like a little boy.
Yeah, I know. Looks pretty good, really.
It's because I did a good job.
You did do a good job.
The only problem is you, my darling.
What do you mean?
You're a shocker. Right. I have to put a padded gauze on here. I think this one might do. So that'll give the stitches some protection.
Why don't you put some masking tape on it?
We're not putting masking tape on it.
We got heaps of it. It's even the good stuff. 3M.
This is what I have to deal with. Masking tape.
It's amazing how much blood fell out of there considering it's only a little gash.
You got two quite deep wide gashes.
Yeah.
His whole finger was gashed from here to here and then across the knuckle. We have to stop him from doing this.
You can't.
Oh, I will. Anyway, we're going to try this. So this is quite good. It's kind of like Tegaderm, but you can buy it in a roll because sometimes these just don't fit. This is what you buy at a chemist pre-done, which is great for the side of an arm or something, but around a finger is a little bit difficult. So I've got a bunch of all of this roll. We can kind of cut it to shape and hopefully stick it down. Okay, so what I did is I cut this into a shape that I think will fit around Darren's finger, and I actually cut it backwards, so I had to make a new mould, but I think I'm just wrapping it around now. And you pull the backing off it. And it should be a nice waterproof bandage. Oh, I should have taken a pattern. I suppose I have.
You're so gentle.
Did I cause you pain? Was I sore?
No, it's all good.
Sorry, my love. Anyway, so what we've ended up there is a waterproof sort of bandage over stitches. This is what I originally did this morning, except Darren continued on with his work and kept bending his fingers. So I'm going to put a splint. It's a bit thick, but that's what we have here. Put a splint under it and that will stop it from bending. Rightio, hand me your finger. Did my love. You dingbat. Awesome. It's going to work out perfectly.
I'm not sure about that.
Well, I know. You're not going to like it because you're not going to be able to bend your finger.
I think we could have found something a bit more slender.
Oh, if it doesn't work, we will.
We should have just taped a broom handle on it.
Well, yeah. I could tape a broom handle on it if you want me to. Rightio. How's that?
Great.
Perfect, you're not bending your finger. That's fabulous. Good on you, babe.
As long as you're happy, my honey, I'm happy.
You sound depressed, but at least you'll be able to use your finger without bending it. See? Toothbrushes do come in handy. Okay guys, so I really wanted to talk to you about a couple of citizen science projects that we are involved in, and I don't know if many of you have been to our website to discover this, but the one that I'd like to talk to you about today is the Secchi Disc, and it was actually developed many years ago by a chap called Mr. Secchi. I can't remember his first name. And it is a really simple disc on a measuring tape that you plonk into the ocean and measure the Secchi depth, and what that is helps monitor phytoplankton levels in the ocean. So yeah, you may have learned in school that phytoplankton actually underpins the life cycle, the marine life cycle in the oceans, and it's really important to planet Earth's survival, really. Phytoplankton actually produce 50% of the oxygen in the air that we breathe. And also, I just learnt this recently that phytoplankton actually removes 100 million tons of carbon dioxide from the Earth's atmosphere every single day, which is huge.
It's huge, alright, it's big.
Yeah, it's a large amount. So the thing that's quite concerning that scientists have discovered that there's actually been a 40% drop in phytoplankton levels in the oceans. And it's apparently the warmth of the oceans that is actually causing them to drop off. So they've come up with a citizen science study that we can all get involved in, you and I, and they're encouraging cruising sailors or anyone who goes out on the water, whether it be for a big voyage or you're just cruising locally, or you're fishing or whatever, just to get your measuring tape and your Secchi disc and plonk it in the water and take this measurement and send it off via an app to give these guys the information that they need. So it's super cool. It's a really simple app that you have on your phone. It takes your GPS coordinate, it takes the Secchi depth, and also, if you can, there's a little note section where you can write in sea temperature if you record that, and also anything else that you might see. So it might be some marine animals or some plastics in the ocean. You can make a few notes about that. So it's a really easy app to use, and if you don't have data because you're voyaging somewhere, you can actually take the readings each day or every couple of days or whenever it is that you go out, and it'll keep it on the app, and then when you get to an internet connection you can upload it. So it's really user-friendly and really simple, and yeah, I'd really like to encourage you guys to get on board and yeah, give back to the oceans, I guess, that give us so much joy.
Yeah, get on board and just help save the planet, really. It's really easy to do, and
yeah,
it might help the scientists out a little bit more for a bit more information to know what's going on out there, really.
Yeah, exactly. It's important stuff. So yeah, take a look at our website. It's on the home page about the Secchi disc, and also there's another citizen science project there around ocean plastics. So yeah, please, I encourage you to sign up and give back.
Yeah, get on board, help save the planet. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and if you haven't already, subscribe.
Yep.
Give us a thumbs up if you think so.
Yep.
And leave your comments below.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, guys.
Love to hear from you guys. Have a great week.